What is up, guys? How are you guys doing for a late night coding session? It's 9:08 in Vegas, and I just launched the new album for Mike the Emo. Put it on the distributing platforms. It'll be about on Spotify about 3 to 4 days. And recently, I heard how do you promote your music after you launch it? Well, you could do organic marketing. So I'm going to be creating a software I already started creating a software that is going to help us make posts, make videos, all of that stuff. And then from there's another state you could run ads. And then there's another thing is the modern day gatekeepers in music is playlists and playlist creators. And think about if all of a sudden there's a playlist that gets hundreds of streams a day, and you get your song on that playlist, well, all of a sudden you could get hundreds of streams a day from just being on the playlist. Well, I don't own any playlists yet. So how do we make playlists? How do we create them? How do we actually do this? So it's not just one day we'll own a playlist and hope that we'll get on playlists, right? How do we actually just get on playlists? You know what I mean? We're going to code up a little playlist creator. I've been working with the Spotify API the last few days, and we're pretty close. I'll show you guys where we're at, and we'll be on here for about 10, 15, 20 minutes tops, maybe. I think what we're going to do is I want to add AI to where we could rewrite some of the basically the little playlist titles. We could rewrite those really fast. Also, I want to make it where we could add our songs into the playlist really fast. So you guys ready to see where we're at? I see we got some people showing up live. What's up, guys? Heck yeah. All right, so here we go. So I'm going to share my entire screen and boom. All right, any of my friends, you guys use Cursor or anything like that? All right, so we're gonna go to my AI team. This is one of them that we're using. This is so we could use the playlist and the code. And then I'm gonna go into Cursor. I'm gonna close out this code and I'm gonna open up another one. And we're just gonna bring this over. So this is in a music folder. So we're gonna say a new folder and we're gonna say Spotify. All right. And from here, this one, we're going to be making a lot of Spotify programs. So this one's going to be a playlist duplicator. All right. And then we're going to open it. All right. So now we're going to go over here to my AI team and we're going to grab this code, just control copy, and I'm going to copy it into Cursor, baby. All right, now we're in Cursor. I could create a new file right up here, and we're just going to call this playlist.html. Bam, baby, paste that. 2,680 lines from my AI team. Nice. All right, so here's what we want. All right. Right now we could log into Spotify. So I could click log into Spotify. And this gives us this access code. Okay, so we have this access code up here. Bam. I could log in with this and then boom, it logs me into Spotify. Okay, so we just connected to Spotify. All right, what do you guys think? You guys like my magic trick? All right, so so we're connected to Spotify. All right, this is the Spotify API, which if you guys didn't know, I went over here to Spotify, developer.spotify.com, and I clicked on the web API, and this is the one I'm using. All right, this is a kind of complicated process because it's like an OAuth 2 process for all you nerds out there. But yeah, so here's what we're doing is I actually want I want the ability to, inside these Spotify playlists, right here I could search. So I could type in emo. Actually, I'm going to type in punk, and I'm going to type in playlists. And then we could see, I could search punk playlist. All right. It's going to pull back 114 playlists. And it's going to create us, it pulls back all of these playlists. Okay. So here's what we're doing. We're cross-referencing the playlists, and we're getting the followers on these playlists. So you can see, like, this is early 2000s punk rock. Look at that. All right. And then this is, we have our followers right here. That's 100,000 something followers. Look at this, punk rock 90s and 90,000. 350,000 followers. Okay. So the idea is we're just going to duplicate these playlists. All right. So I'm going to hit duplicate, and then I could have a copy of this playlist. So now I have a punk rock playlist, right? So I'm going to have this, but you see how it says new playlist right here? I don't want to have to hear, like, I have to go in here and punk rock. I'm just going to put in here, like, this is a good little like name, but I'm going to put 1990s. Boom. All right. And then this is going to be, I'm going to put boom, 1990s and beyond. All right. And then what I'm going to do, so here's what I have. I have this, is it public? Yes or no? Is it collaborative? Yes or no? I want to be just the owner. I could put top songs. If I leave it to 0, it's just going to duplicate. It's just going to duplicate all the songs. Okay. So I believe this one has like 100 and something songs. I could also just say X amount of songs. So I only want the top 100. Okay. So I could put 100, and then I could sort by popularity, high to low. If you didn't know, Spotify has popularity scores on each song. I could also say minimum popularity. So this weeds out if somebody else is selling placements on the songs. And so if there's any zeros, anything like not popular songs. All right. So I could remove any of these. This is going to create me a new playlist. I'm going to hit duplicate, and let's check. So right now it's calling tons of APIs, and then boom, if you see down here, now I have owner Mike the Emo. We have this playlist. All right. So this is my playlist. I don't know if I have a link to it on Spotify, but let's just check. If I go to Spotify now, so let's see what this playlist, punk rock 1990s. All right. So if I go over to Mike the Emo, you see right here, punk rock 1990s. Boom. All right. So there's 100 songs, and Bring Me to Life, Californication. Look at all that. So here's all our songs. All right. So all of our songs are on here now. So this just happened. So, okay. So now here's what we want to do. I want to be able to interject my songs throughout this. So if I go right here and I type in FFI, this is one of my family members' bands. Hopefully I could find it. FFI. I might have to look up the artist first. So let's see if I could find FFI. This is going to be the artist. And let's see. So I could see some of their songs. This one right here, open in Spotify. What up, Jordan? My man, what up? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Dude, rocking and making a Spotify playlist duplicator. So this is his song and his band. Okay, so here's what I want to do. I want to be able to search up this. So here's what we need to do. So I need to go back into Cursor. Okay, Cursor is going to give us the ability to build. So I'm going to say, when I have a playlist that I created and made, I also want to be able to sprinkle my songs throughout the playlist. So right now, all I pretty much have is, if I go to this one and I search up, right now it's just search up add tracks. I kind of need to be able to search up artist here too. So let's see. So if we go to FFI and I type in First Wave by FFI, so First Wave FFI, let's see if this will work. Boom, there it is. All right, and we got Control Freak and First Wave. So I could click add, and then we could add to the beginning or a custom position. So I'm going to add this to number 2. All right, so boom, we add track. And if you see, we just added it right there. Boom, First Wave. And then here's the popularity score. So you see this? You see how it says 87 and this one says 0? This is like a new song. So this one is a brand new song. He actually created it in the 1990s. It's not an AI generated song. And you could see this is a 0 popularity. So not many people like it. But if I go over, or they just don't know about it. All right, it's obscure. But if I refresh, check out this. You could see this is Spotify. All right, Spotify just refreshed. This is FFI. Boom. All right, man, I want to stay and join you. I was about to pass out and sleep in your notifications. Let's go, Justin. Dude, this is sick. All right, so look, like you can see we're playing with the Spotify API over here, man. All right, so how do we make some updates? Let's make some updates to this bad boy. Let's see. Let's see. I mean, we could do this one at a time, but I definitely don't want to do that. So, how can we make this faster to be able to add somebody's songs on here really fast? So this is nice, but that's too slow. I mean, we could have it where it could search up albums right there also. And then the album, I think this one. So right now we're getting this artist API. All right. So when I pass and play, I want to be able to sprinkle my songs throughout the playlist and sometimes search up by album and select many songs. Can you make that super easy? But where do we want that to be super easy? Okay, so all right, so I'm gonna have all right, so we have artists. We could get artists. You see this? This is the get artist API. So artists even have a popularity score. All right, so let's going to do that. So it's going to say also add the artist popularity score. And then we just paste in the API like that. This says get several artists based on their Spotify IDs. That's probably a better API to call because then we're just getting a list of this. Yeah, bam. All right, I like it. So let's delete that one. So like, I don't necessarily know what this code does, but I kind of know how to like, where to like find it and where to like talk with it. Even though I didn't copy everything like I was supposed to. Bam. Let's try that again. All right. Delete, paste. All right. So that's going to get us the several artists. I also want the artist albums. All right. Bam. Let's get all of the artist albums. If requested, like I press see all albums. Let's see what this one. Give it the doc URL to fetch the doc itself. That's what's up, dude. Oh man, that's Alex. I didn't even know you could do that, bro. That's dope. All right. If requested, like I press see all albums. Can you also call this API? Bam. And then that's for that one. I want all tracks bet. All right. That's awesome. All right. Also get top tracks And then get top artist related to artist. Sounds cool. This can be a button also. Bam. Run it. Do I need anything else? No, I think that's good. All right. All right, cool. That will run. I think I'll just drink some coffee. I have like 6 freaking different coffee cups over here. All right, so we own one playlist. I think we're going to need to go get Open Router so we could make SEO playlist titles a little bit faster. So let's plug into an AI here. Let's do docs. I think we'll grab all models just so we could have that as an option in the future. I think they have a copy page for LLM. Bet. I think that's dope. Let's see what else. What did you got, Alex? Let's go, man. Thanks for contributing to my vibe codingness. All right, let's see what you doing, cursor. All right, I'll help you answer this. Let's do that. Let's do artist details, song modules, search, save tracks. Let's see. To-dos. Bam, 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 bam. All right, cool. What do you guys think about the cursor updates? Is this pretty sick or what? I freaking love cursor, man. All right, I need to add a sprinkle my songs button. Sprinkle my songs. The life, man. I am doing the same thing, Peter. Let's go. Dude, heck yes, man. That's what's up. Are you vibe coding up in cursor or what? Or are you doing music? What you doing? And what if you're vibe coding software? What you making? So we have this. This is going to give us all the models. So I'm going to use this one. And then we're going to do a chat completion. And list endpoints for a model. How about this one? Yeah, this one. Bam. All right. Give me all the properties. Show all properties, top providers, pricing. Give me all of it, baby. So testing Rourke for mobile app only. Okay, that's what's up. All right. I have no clue what Rourke is. So you got to let me know what it is when you're done. Oh, I didn't know my hair was all janky like that. All right. So, yeah, you got to let me know what York is once you're done. All right. So cursor. Bam. Where you at? Where you at, babe? You're on the first one. All right, I'm not going to pressure you. Yeah, I can't even decode any of this. So, all right, we got some functions down here. Nice. Whatever those mean. Shout out to anybody that help make Mike the email with me. That was cool. If you guys didn't know, because you guys were helped with Mike the email, you guys get access to this software. This software is pretty dope. You could basically, it's called Repurposer 9000. It's all AI coded. That's kind of a little picture. That's me. This is what I made to use all the images. If we ever want to make like an image, so I could like animate this, I could just say, can you make the rose learn light on fire and the ink bleed. All right, then we can do 10 seconds and we can create animation. And then this will essentially like animate these things. So this is like an image maker. You can make images. That one's a cool one. I don't have a song for this name, but I could just say animate, and I could say 360 pan around. Let's see what that looks like. Bam. All right. And then we're creating animations. And then let's see what else we got. Cursor's doing its thing. All right. Perfect. Added these. Sprinkle my song. Enhance. Bet. All right. So we keep all, and then we Control C. Then we go into my AI team. View code. Copy all. Paste. Save code. We're access. We're valid still. Nice. So I could see I have playlists here. So this is my playlist. I have sprinkle my songs, save track. It's not loading my track. All right. Bet. Duplicate playlist, search track. Are we able to search tracks yet? Albums, Katy Perry. All right. I don't think it added here. This is just that. Sprinkle my songs. That's not going to call it yet. All right. So let's do FFI, artist, search, and related artists, view tracks, and all. Dude, that's dope. Look, we got a popularity score now. Heck yes. 5 Finger Death Punch. Dude, is it pulling in these keywords on those too? Oh, so interesting. I wonder what I could use that for. Why would I ever want to use that? I mean, I guess I could search up by that. Like, why would 5 Finger Death Punch do that? All right, so I wonder what these other things do. So now we have view tracks and albums. Dude, that's sick. What? Look at that. Look at that, dude. Look at this stylization that it did. Look at our followers, popularity, 5 Finger Death Punch, top tracks. Dude, this is sick. I wonder. All right, so on this top track part, I'd love this. All right, so related artists. All right, why am I getting a 404 error? All right, I saw 2 errors. Let's fix the errors before we move on. All right, so uncaught promise, alert, server not responded, tracks limit with a 303. What's up with that, dog? What up, dog? Let's see, no token provided. What about this one? No token provided. All right, so I might need, I wonder if I got to log into Spotify again. Let's check. Grab a fresh code. And let's paste exchange token. Search again. Search again. Now we have this. 5 Finger Death Punch is dope. Let's see, go over here so we can view all of this. I can now view all their tracks and albums. So here's their album. View tracks. Oh, that's so cool. All right, so let's say this. So when I am viewing the tracks on the artist pop-up thing, can you make it so I can select a few songs at once and then add it to one of my logged in to one of the logged in users playlists. When I view the tracks on my playlist, can you make it so I can select 3 songs and then add it? Make it super easy to pick where I add them, even if I have a few songs. Also, give me the sprinkle option to add them throughout the playlist. Give me a few options with that can spread it out or place it in strategic areas in the list so it's not all clumped up. Boom. All right. So that's going to roll. Now we do this. Now we go top tracks. So we can look at top tracks. I can see which one's our best one. Bet. This is cool, man. All right. And then latest artist. That doesn't have an API call yet. All right. They have 7 followers. So awesome. All right. I want to be able to add that. Now we have the playlist. So I have sprinkle my songs. So I'm here. Sprinkle my songs doesn't have a thing yet. Okay. We're going to figure that out. So I wonder if I could search up users. What else do I have? Episodes, tracks, playlists, albums, shows. Nice. All right. Let's see. Duplicate. Let's go punk. Let's get me another punk. Actually, we need to make it where I can rewrite the title and description. All right. So let's grab AI next after this update. Because I want to be able to make a couple punk lists. This is the ultimate goal, just so you guys kind of know tonight's goal. I want to be able to go here, search up FFI, view his tracks. He has 35 tracks. I want to be able to go through, select the tracks that I want off of this right here, bam. And then I want to be able to say add to playlist right here. And then I also might need to, okay, so hold up. Stop all, hold your horses. All right, back up here. Not back that far. Oh, dang. Did I just click? All right. Boom, right here. All right. Also, I might want to add them to many playlists at once. So that all needs to happen on that pop-up thing. Boom. All right, continue and revert. All right, what you think about that, baby? Yo, Austin, what up, my man? Glad you're here. Dude, we're coding up some playlist creator so that we could promote our songs, man. I heard playlists are the new like gatekeepers, so I'm gonna test that theory by owning a whole bunch of playlists, and this is how we're gonna do it. And I'm building the software so you guys can use it too, because you guys are my friends. All right, add multi-select functionality to artist track view, create easy playlist selector for adding selected tracks, implement multiple streams for distributed tracks, allow adding multiple tracks to playlists at once. Bam. Cool. Code it up, baby. Heck yes, Molly. I'm on live, but I could talk to my family on live because I'm not shy of my family. You're making cookies?
Yes.
You're freaking awesome. Oh my God.
They're pumpkin.
Pumpkin cookies.
Well, they're not
sauce.
pumpkin flavored. It has like a pumpkin face on it.
I can't wait, Molly. You're the best. All right, here we go. So now we have here. Anyone want me to search up their band to see what they are? All right, so we have this. We have artist. I typed in punk. Let's type in playlist and let's create me a couple more playlists so we could have a few. All right, so we come here, searching playlist. Here's our playlist. That's us, actual punk, early punk, um, early 2000s punk, top early 2000s punk, the best, early 2000s punk. Nice. All right, so we have that minimum popularity. Let's weed out any of the ones that are not the best. Original order, let's go popularity high to low. So it is the best at the top. And shuffle tracks, remove track, doom, boom, bet. All right, duplicate. We just created another playlist, baby. What up? Isn't that crazy? So if I go to Spotify and I search up Mike the Emo, let's see. Mike the Emo. He is a playlist creator. New Mike's Emo Night. I can't wait. Are you guys excited for the new album or what? All right. We're probably not on there yet. We're going to figure it out. All right. So now we just created that one. Punk rock. That one's cool. Pop goes punk. Punk goes pop. Greatest hits. All right. Duplicate that one. All right. So let's just say punk. Let's see. Punk goes pop. Greatest hits. Let's say V2. All right. Punk rock songs. Greatest hits. Boom. Right. So this is kind of why I don't want to type it, because if I just had a little AI button right here, bam, it would just write it for me. SEO the heck out of this thing. And then we good. All right. So now we have this. I hit shuffle, minimum popularity, bring that bad boy up and hit duplicate. And now we have 3 playlists. All right. So now let's see what we're doing over here in cursor. All right. Cursor says, here's all our stuff, and boom. All right. So cursor's done. Let's pull this update, view code, swap that out with that bad boy. We're almost at 4,000 lines of code. And let's check if this works. Let's type in FFI, artists, and search. Nice. Search was super fast. All right. Next, we have FFI right at the top. I can open in Spotify. I love that. View that. View tracks. Look at that. Control Freak add selected to playlist. Da. 6 beers and bitter. I don't know. I'm just gonna add all 20 of his songs. Add to selected playlist. All right. I broke everything. All right. So what's up? Yeah. Let's see what's happening. Inspect. Something's happening. Heck of stuff is happening. All right. All right. So whenever I try to add to many playlists, the whole screen went black. Homie. Can you fix that? Boom. All right. So this needs to get fixed. Yeah. I don't know what the heck that is. We're getting close. We are getting close, baby. All right. While we are waiting, we can refresh. Hopefully it still has my token. And we can make some more Spotify playlists. I love that it saves my token. All right. We can make some more Spotify playlists before I go to sleep. with my beautiful wife in a minute after I eat some cookies. All right, so this one, the Punk Rocketeer, Rock's Greatest Hits, Punk Rock Hits, 2000s Punk Rock Hits. Do I have one of those? I don't think I do. Pop Goes Punk, top early punk rock, 2000s, early 2000 punk rock. Do I have that? Top punk rock, nice. Early 2000s punk rock. Dude, I do not want to sit here and try to like type all of these out. All right, Pop Goes Punk. That's cool. All right, we're here on the second page. Look, Mike the Emo. Oh. All right, actual punk for punk rockers. Classic punk. Let's do classic punk, baby. Classic punk rock. Let's add that. Duplicate. And let's just say classic punk rock. All right, top songs, minimum popularity. Bring that up, baby. And sort by popularity, best at top. And let's duplicate. All right, we now own another playlist. All right, so let me check for this. It's getting rid of some of this. Doing that. Let's check this. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do this. Let's click there. Let's pop there. We're at 4,000 lines of code, and I haven't typed a single one, baby. Come on. Can't flex on me, homie. All right, so here we're going to type in FFI, right? FFI is what we're doing. We're doing an artist search. Does anyone have access to this software? You guys see how I connected my profile? I could give you guys access to if you ever wanted. All right, so now here, if you're a song owner, you get access to it for free. All right, view tracks, select all button. Yes, I was literally going to say, is there a select all button? Add to selected playlists. All right. It's still doing another pop-up thing. What's up, man? Another pop-up. So I literally can't see nothing. Why this? It's literally doing a thing. It has the playlist stats up top, but the whole screen is black. Can you just like redo this completely so it works? Thank you, my friend. And in the meantime, we'll make another punk playlist. Man, literally I want to add freaking Night Brother, Night Justin. Love you, man. Talk soon. You rock. Hit you up soon, man. All right, we go. Punk. Boom. Playlist. Boom. Search. Boom. All right, we're here. There is my punk greatest hits. Pop Goes Punk. All right, alt punk. Look at that. 90s alt rock. Duplicate. 90s alternate rock. Alternative rock. Bet. Boom. I have an alternative rock playlist now. All right. See, if I had to like shuffle this, you know what I mean? We'd be able to like see, these are like, I guess, little keywords that they're stuffing up in this bad boy. You see that? All right, we'll see if that actually helps in the future. All right, top songs, popularity, minimum, shuffle after filtering. Now we good. All right, duplicate. All right, 90s alternative rock. We own another playlist. Okay, let's see what we got. Simple approach, copy, paste, control C, boom, placed. FFI, FF1, and artist search. Artist search, view tracks. Woohoo! All right, boom, select all, add selected. Dude, bro sauce. All right, so what do? We go back. All right, so when I have a playlist, so when I'm viewing the tracks on the artist, can you make it so right, and boom. All right, continue and invert. So what I'm going to do is I'm literally going to go all the way back to where we didn't even have it. And then we're going to run it. And then this is going to be the last one I'm going to push tonight. And hopefully this works. We need to get to the AI part, but that's all right. We could just queue up the AI part. I mean, so let's just do that. All right, so we have chat completion. Let's just get our models first. List of available models, copy. Oops, that's Google. I'm just going to start this in the next chat. So we're just going to say, when I make a new playlist, can you help me rewrite the title into an SEO playlist name and description? Keep it short and clean. Short and clean. Also allow me to update the system prompt of the AI and call all the AI models here and allow the user to pass in their open router API key. Boom. And pick their model. Let's paste that one. And then completion, text only format. I think I should do chat completion. I sure am. I'll be up there in about 2 minutes. All right. Reasoning, provider, messages, role. All right, let's grab this whole thing. All right, that looks done. Keep all. And let's run that one. We are here. Let's see if this code works. If not, we go 9.8 anyways. FFI, artist, search. I pull back this. I go here. I pull here. I view tracks. I open tracks. I select all, add selection. Still broken. What is this madness? What has happened? Why is this happening? Inspect. What's up, man? don't know if it's this or what. We shall see. All right. I would like it not to do that. I don't know what's happening, but let's see. It's going to be adding all this AI stuff now. All right, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed hanging out. We got like 4 people up on here. Go. Do you guys like watching live coding and stuff or what? How do you guys feel about this stuff? Are you guys learning anything? Anybody? Or are you guys just stopping and hanging out? Because I'm the only one up at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night. All right, so let's see what it's doing. Add an open router, model selection, adding a secure API endpoint, implement SEO, adding system product customization interface. Bam. All right. Cool. We'll see here. I have 6 playlists now. 6 playlists. Let me add a song FFI. What's up, man? Did it mess up my thing? Aw. We might have to freaking fix this too. Oh, that looks bad. Dang it. All right. Let's see. I wonder how this is going to look. All right, AI disconnected, configure. Nice, this is sick. All right, so we'll go here. Let's go grab a API key, open router, credits, add credits, API key, new one. Let's just say Spotify. Let's add $1. Boom. Copy the key, come over here, let's paste, load models, we're connected. Let's see, let's just use GPT chat. It didn't load all the models, what's up? Anthropic, Opus 4.1's there. Let's go with, let's just roll with it and go with some 5 nano, baby. All right. So we configured it. Now let's do search. Let's do punk and let's do playlists and let's do search. And let's find one real fast. Okay. So this one pop goes punk duplicate. Let's see what's up. I don't see any AI up here. Where's the AI at? I'm not seeing the AI. All right, it didn't do what I need. So I'm going to, not yet. I'm all done. So I'm about ready. All right, guys, you rock. It was a great night. We're going to have to re-implement the AI part. So heck yeah. It was great hanging out with you guys. I'll talk soon. Later.